Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and in today's video we are going to show you unboxing of this 8 channel latest 8 channel DVR. Let me show you the model number first. This is the model number iDS-7208HQHI-M1/XT. You know, these XT DVR, they support the latest two-way audio cameras. Let's say you buy a new two-way audio cameras and only this DVR will work with that. Sometimes people do buy a camera, they say the camera is not working as a two-way audio. Just to make sure, if the DVR XT, the new TVI camera with the two-way audio will work. So that's the latest DVR. Okay, and it has one hard drive slot. You can install one hard drive rather than having two hard drive on other DVR, but this DVR have only one hard drive slot. Okay guys, let's see what inside this DVR box. A lot of people keep asking us, you know, whenever a new model comes, just make an unboxing video and show us what the DVR or the box has inside. Let me take the box for DVR first. This is the DVR. Okay, let me remove the packing. Okay, let's see the front of the DVR, Hikvision, and this front USB. Okay, and let's see the rear of this DVR, what this DVR has. As you can see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 BNC port, and it has one USB here as well, and it has HDMI and a VGA, and audio out and audio in, and a LAN port because you want to see this DVR remotely on your mobile app. So there's a LAN port here and there's a power here. Yes, you can power the DVR, and this is the size of the DVR. Okay, very compact. And let's see what else inside the box. If there's a DVR, then you need a power supply as well. So this DVR original power supply, make sure always use the original power supply which comes with the DVR. There's a power supply and the power lead and the SATA lead for the hard drive, and then one USB mouse, and this is Hik Partner Pro app, you know, template leaflet, and also the user manual for the DVR. Okay guys, these items comes with the DVR access as accessories and also hard drive screws as well. If you mount the hard drive on the DVR, you need these 4 screws as well. Okay guys, so that comes with the DVR inside the DVR box. Now we are going to install one hard drive which is 2 terabyte Skyhawk Seagate surveillance grade hard drive. We always recommend whenever you use any DVR, always use surveillance grade hard drive. They are especially designed for the CCTV. Okay guys, and soon I'll join you to show you how we can install the hard drive, and then we go through the wizard video step-by-step guide to show you how to configure your DVR. Okay guys, so I'll join you soon. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back. So my colleague is going to install the hard drive. Okay, so now you can see how the DVR look like inside. Okay, there's the DVR, you can see here. Let me show you again. Okay, let's see. So we have a two SATA cable, two cable. One is for power and one is for the SATA. Okay, first the power cable. Okay, here, connect the power cable here. done. Then the SATA cable here. Okay, so you just heard the click noise. That's perfect. Then we'll mount on the mounting in the hard drive mounting slot here. We'll mount this hard drive here, and the connection here for the power first. Okay, then we have a connection for the SATA, so make sure check these one first. So this is one, blue one is a SATA and this is power. Now I'll show you the connection first, so you can see, align the holes properly. Then once these are aligned properly, and you can check here, these are done now. Okay, so we're going to use our screws, hard drive, we will make it firmly tight them. Okay guys, that's the basic process how to install the hard drive. So this is done now. So what I'm going to do, we are going to show you the wizard video. So I'm going to join you soon. Okay, thank you. Hi guys, so we have connected our DVR. I will show you one by one. This is the power for the DVR, and this is the LAN port, because you want to see this device on our mobile app as well. And this is HDMI, and because we want to see this on a monitor, and this is a USB mouse. Okay, so you can see the DVR now on a screen now. So once you power your DVR, when you start your DVR, this screen will appear at first. So what we have to do, you have to select the region first. So we can easily do just start United. Sorry, easy way. You can scroll down as well, but easy way, just you type here U and I, so you can easily see United Kingdom. Because we are in UK, that's why we have selected United Kingdom. And you can check the language and the time zone as per your area, and the date format, and enable DST. That's very good. Okay, then what time is now? The time is 12:30. Perfect. 27th of Jan 2026. Good. So okay, now the type, you need to type the password. So we are going to select, make sure whenever you type the password, make sure write it down or remember. So one second, or CCTV 321. So make sure click on I, so you know what you are typing, entering. Okay, same here, click here, so I know what I'm typing. Or okay, the hint, okay, one second, see, has to be 3, 2, 1, should match. And the hint, I just put name, I just enter as a name. Okay, unlock the pattern. You have a password, now you need a pattern as well. So I'm going to select the pattern, simple pattern L, but you can select as per your choice. Twice you have to select this one, and now activate. Now again the time zone, date format, you can see everything. Okay, then move next, and make sure enable the DSCP, because you want to see this on your mobile app as well. So it has to be connected to your router. So router, once your DHCP is on, it will take the local IP. So our local IP address is 10.4.4.233. Your local IP address may be different. So make sure if you want to see remotely on your mobile app, it has to be on. Yes, this DSCP has to be on. Okay, and let's go next. One second. Now, because you want to record your cameras, like recording as you need recording, so we have a hard drive here. So you have to initialize the hard drive, only then it will start recording. If you don't initialize the hard drive, you hear the noise as well. So always make sure initialize the hard drive, then move forward. So this way you know your hard drive is fine, normal, no issue with the hard drive. So let's see, initialization is going 32, 34, so up to 100. Once it's 100 and the hard drive status normal, then move next. That's very important. Sometimes people don't initialize the hard drive, then they complain there's noises coming from the DVR. What sort of noise is that? So that noise normally comes because the hard drive is not initialized. So maybe a new DVR might not make a noise as well, but mostly if you don't initialize the hard drive, the DVR will be making a beeping noise. Okay, 100% done, perfect. So no issue at all. So we'll move next. And basically this 8-channel DVR can take 4 IP devices as well. And in our building we have a 4 network device. These are Hikvision devices. So because they're part of a same network, so DVR can find out how many devices in your buildings. At the moment we have 4 devices showing here, so you can add them to your DVR. DVR take 8 analog cameras and also can take 4 IP devices in case if you want to add. Okay, so at the moment we are not adding anything, so we move next. Now because you want to see this device on our mobile app as well, just to make sure, if you want to see on mobile app, HiConnect app, this has to be on. Yes, so go through the term and condition and scroll down, and then you can scroll down everything, then done, then okay. Now HiConnect is now okay. Connection status online, because we have a connected network cable from our router to back of this LAN port of this DVR, that's why showing online. And the bind status, no, because this DVR or device is not connected to any HiConnect account, that's why showing no. Once you connect this device to your mobile app, your HiConnect account is showing yes. And the verification code is very random here, so what you have to do, so make sure edit this verification code, something which you can remember. So I'm going to change the verification code, same SSR CCTV 321. Okay, so make sure then confirm. So this you remember. Okay, then we go next. And just for security purpose, in case you lost your password or you forgot your password, how you retrieve your password, so you can type your email address and the question. So for the time being, I'll skip this one. Okay, then you can do okay. Enable password free login. Free password login is enabled. The device password will no longer be verified before the user logs out. Please keep your device and a password safe to prevent loss. That's very important. So whatever your password, keep it safe. Okay, now let's see the main menu again. So we'll go one by one. Let's see here, maintenance. When you own a maintenance, you can see the serial number of the DVR and the version, you know what sort of firmware this DVR has. In case we have to do a factory reset, simply you can do factory default from here. Okay, and this is for HiConnect app service. You can scan the QR code and download the HiConnect app on your mobile phone. And now this one, because this is not connected here to our cameras, this is basically for the event, something happens, yes, event, so you can see notification. Okay, and here you can download the firmware if needed, but at the moment this is the latest one, so I'll skip this one. From here you can reboot, shut down, or log out. Let's say I log out, what happens if I log out? Okay, if I need to log in again, so it will ask for the pattern. Either you can do a pattern. If you don't want to do a pattern, you can do this way. Yes, let me see, SSR CCTV 321. Okay, you can log in, and let me show you again. Here you log out, and let me do pattern one. So okay, you can log in like pattern. And configuration, you can see here the important one people want to know is network. If they say the DVR is not online, simply go to your configuration, network, platform access. Here you can see if device is not online, just check, make sure check your cable as well, network cable or connection. That's the way. Yes, and here you can see the verification code and event. Okay, I think that's the main. Here you can see the basic setting and more setting. Here you can see record. Here you can see, okay, yeah, important one. Let's say you decided you only want to record camera number 1 only on event, so you can select the event, then you can select like this. So from Monday to Sunday, camera number 1, then apply. Camera number 1 only will record event, nothing else. It won't record continuously. Let's say you want to put it back continuously, simply just select this one, blue, and then select all and apply. Guys, one important thing which I just realized, a lot of time we keep forgetting about this one. So let's say you have 8-channel DVR, but you are only connecting 4 cameras. So what normally happens, people just think their hard drive is only recording only on 4 cameras, but actually hard drive is recording all 8 cameras plus your IP cameras as well. That's why people say storage is not enough. So I'm going to tell you how you can make your storage bigger or can store more recording. Simply leave it like this. Camera number 1, you have a 4 camera, 2, 3 and 4 normal, yes. But from the camera number 5 till 8 you don't have any camera connected and you do not want these 4 channels should record. Simply what you have to do, you have to select the camera number 5 and look at here clear, because you don't want any recording at all. Just do this because there is no camera connected on the camera channel number 5. Simply and then apply. So what happens, camera number 5 won't record anything even though there is no camera connected, but sometimes it records, yes, not sometime, always record unless you clear this, yes. So simply copy this, and then because we have only 1 2 3 4 cameras are connected, from camera number 5 we already selected camera number 6, 7 and 8, because this device can take IP cameras as well. So select all the IP cameras and then do OK. So what will happen now, if you see the camera number 6 won't record anything, camera number 8 won't record anything. So that's very important. So guys, if you have a camera only 4 connected, so make sure always clear the other channel as well, otherwise it will consume a lot of memory, lot of hard drive, you know. Okay guys, that's all for today. And I think if you're new to our YouTube channel, please like, share and subscribe our channel, because every single week we try to upload the video based on a customer request. So this way we won't miss our technical videos as well. Okay guys, thanks for watching and hopefully see you soon with next video.